Praise the good Lord, saints of the Most High. Do you know if your job have a wellness or a health incentive program? If you don't know the answer to that, you might want to check that out. I think I mentioned this before to you all in one of the meetings that my husband actually, his job offered a wellness incentive health program, and every year we do three things off the checklist, and they will pay us. And so actually it's not a bad deal. It's something that we haven't, it took a minute for us to start doing it, but one day we decided we would do it, and we've been doing it for a few years now. So you might want to check into your job. That can be something that will actually help you to do good for your health throughout the year. Some of the things that is on the checklist is for us to get our annual checkup of physical, which is something I do every year. It might be to get a cleaning, or it might be to make a healthy meal and take a picture of the meal and send it to them. And it can be just as simple as those few things, and then they pay us. So actually, I will be honest, $250 is not bad. It's not a bad price to be paid just to say that I've done these particular items on the list. Plus, it's to my benefit. It's to my benefit to go to these health, doctor's appointments and check up on my health, and it's to my benefit to make healthy dishes and food. So why not get paid for it? So anyway, that's just something for you to think about as we go into the new year of 2021. Check on your health benefits and find out if your job or your companion's job have some type of health incentive program. And so with that being said, I also, another advantage of being a part of this is that they send me information periodically. Periodically, I can enter into a health contest. Like yesterday was just a memorization game. And with the memorization game, they gave us different tips about the holidays, and so that's what I'm going to do today. So I have a chance, I entered for a chance to win a blanket, and a blanket is something that I really don't necessarily need, but I took part of the game because I just want to see what type of health facts that they would give me. And so that's what we're going to do today. I am going to give you the health facts that they gave me, just something to help us with the remaining of this season that we're preparing for, with Christmas being next week Friday. I mean, can you believe it? And then for the remaining of 2020. So number one, stay active. So during the holiday season, stay active, okay? It's good for your overall health, and it also helps relieve stress. So exercise or do something, just to do something to help to release your stress. And it helps you to forget about your worries. So stay active, especially with the weather changing. And, we can kind of get cabin fever. Get out there, stay active, be active in your house, in your own home. Get to moving, get to doing stuff. So stay active. It's good for your overall health, your physical and mental health. Number two, don't rely so much on technology. So some of us are going to have issues and problems with this one, me being one of them, okay? I use, my phone is like pretty much with me a lot and all the time. So I do find myself constantly on my phone. But they say don't rely so much on technology because it's just distraction. It helps us to be impatient and forgetful. So it distracts us, we're impatient, and we're forgetful. So find time to unplug. And one of my things that I haven't been doing, I used to do, but I got to get back into doing, is unplugging before I go to bed. So that's something that I'm going to have to get back into doing. So an hour or something before I go to bed, just to unplug away from it, to unwind, and so that I can get a good night's sleep, in which is something we're going to talk about as well. So hey, you know what, I'll go ahead and talk about that. So sleep is vital. It's vital for re-energizing and allowing your body to naturally heal from stress and toxins that weakens your immune system. So sleep is very, very, very important. So at least get 8 hours to recuperate from stress of the day. and not just sleep, but try to get peaceful sleep. So how do you get peaceful sleep? You make sure that your mattress, and we talked about this the last meeting, your mattress, your pillows, your sound, your lighting, all that stuff, and unplugging from a lot of stuff, from technology and TV and all that stuff. Maybe unplugging that from that at least an hour before, so you can get you some restful. Don't have the cell phones. That's something that some people do. I have my cell phone with me, but you can have your cell phone somewhere else in the house. So those are just certain things that you can do. Take it easy, all right? So take it easy. Fatigue, overscheduling too much can damage your spirits. So learn to say no. Say no to some things. Delegate it to other people, and then manage your time wisely. So take it easy. So I think that's number 4, because I kind of got off track. So number 1 is stay active. Number 2, don't rely on technology. We talked about number 3, which is sleep. So number 4, take it easy. Number 5, set a budget and stick to it. So a lot of the stress that comes is, we're trying to please everybody and get everything on the list for Christmas, but stick to your budget. All right, just stick to it. And then also realize that Christmas is only one day. Sometimes we spend a whole lot of time, money, and effort on one day, and then we have to face the next day. So Lord willing, after next Friday, December the 25th, there will be a next Saturday, if the Lord said so, December the 26th, and we're going to have to face some things on that day. So be mindful of how much money you're spending, because, bills are still going to come and things are going to still come. So be mindful of that. And I think we are on number 6, and number 6 is don't forget about you this holiday season. Don't forget about you. A lot of us probably do a lot for a lot of other people, whether it's our family members, our children, our husbands, so forth and so on. Don't forget about you. Find some time to take a moment to breathe, to relax. I think at the last meeting, I know I talked about, I wasn't, into taking baths. That just wasn't my thing. I felt like, it was not enough time in a day to take a bath, but I have adapted that. At least once a week now, I do that in some Epsom salt, and we talked about essential oils that you can use to help you detox. So, and I, put on my jazz music. So that's what I do, and I just relax. I take some time out for myself and just to relax and unwind, and it is good. The Epsom salt and the essential oils and all that stuff is good for the body as far as detoxification and helping with your muscles and different things of that stuff. And then just to be able to relax, help you with your mental, with your stress and whatnot. So those are just, some things that will help you, with the holiday anxieties and all the stuff. So try not to sweat the small stuff. Try not to. I know I have to tell myself that as well. Try not to sweat the small stuff, especially the stuff that you cannot change. There's a lot of things that we can't change. We can't change people. We can't change their way of thinking, their way of doing. We can't change a lot of things. So try not to stress on that part, sweat it. Don't sweat it out. Pray about people's situation. I had someone call me today about something that they were concerned about. And so, I gave them my advice, but then overall, it's all about prayer. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, that's the way I feel, especially with saints. We ought to be praying and asking God to help us to be able to adapt and to know what to do, how to do, when to do it, so forth and so on. So pray always at all times, and God will help you. And actually, I not too long got a praise report from that person that God saw about them and took care of that situation before they even had to confront it. So to God be the glory. So I thank God for that. So again, those are just some tips for you for this weekend. And again, as we approach the holiday, Christmas coming up, and then New Year's, and Lord willing, God will allow us to see 2021. So, we'll be able to start, fresh and new, with some things that we have learned from this year. And hopefully we can take it into next year. And Lord willing, next year will be a better year than 2020. So again, stay active. Don't rely on so much on technology. Take it easy. Make sure you get enough sleep, set a budget, and number 6, don't forget about you, because you are very, very important. And if you don't take care of you, then don't rely on nobody else to do so. So that's all I have for you on today. I pray that I have said something that will be a beneficial to you. Please continue to remember Elder Akers, Pastor Akers in prayer. Continue to pray for him and the family. Also remember Sister Debbie Banks. She made it to Florida safely, so I heard from her. So please continue to keep that family in prayer as well as you know, we're still in the pandemic. Even if you are trying to decide if you want to get together for Christmas, let it be your decision. Let it be your decision. Don't base your decision off of other people or allow anybody to influence you one way or the other. So whatever you decide to do, let it be your decision and be okay with that decision that you made. So be safe on this weekend, and Lord willing, I will see most of you on Saturday. On Sunday. Lord willing, I'll see you on Sunday, Lord willing, at church. So if you have any questions, comment, please let me know. If not, we will chat with you later. God bless you, and have a blessed day.